on, people? It's that dude named Dave, and I am back with another video. Before we get started here, I need you guys to do a few things for me. Comment, like, subscribe, and click on that bell notification below. I'm on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Big goal, large goal, but it is my goal. Also, you can show your support by that $ flashing down there. That's the super feature. Super chat, super thanks, super stickers. We have the memberships as well in the description box below. We also have the Cash App, $ that dude named Dave. Hey guys, I'm just trying to keep the lights on. But anyways, enough about me. You guys don't care about that. The reason why you clicked on this video, we back with Corey Holcomb again, guys. If you guys been following me, welcome back. But if you're new, I've been covering this situation between Corey Holcomb and so-called Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. Just a little bit of an overview, guys. This has been hitting critical mass here, and I knew we were not going to be done with this when Corey Holcomb spoke about this, but just a quick recap there. She went on Cam Newton's live stream on his Funky Fridays YouTube show, and then they had a situation. Then Corey Holcomb had a rebuttal about her credentials, saying that she's not a real doctor. But then she went on the Breakfast Club and started calling out Corey Holcomb, and then Corey Holcomb came back again on his 5150 show saying, where are the receipts if you're really a licensed doctor? So there's been a little bit of snide comments on social media, but Corey Holcomb is back because he's on tour doing his comedy stand-up, and he's at a radio show interview. So we have another update to the situation here. So let's get to the video, and we're going to try to make this make sense.
About is he jammed up with this crazy lady who calls herself a doctor. And she refuses to show this doctor's license because it don't exist. And this lady is so determined to try to show that this lady who Cam is with, because I didn't know about her before the show, but I did a little research on her. She wants this girl to think that somebody is doing wrong by her, but Cam and her are happy, and she said they're happy. But according to this lady who doesn't tell her truth, because I know her truth, this is a girl.
You're talking about Dr. Bryant.
Dr. Bryant, the girl who like girls. I know your girlfriend. You did a good job hiding her, but the streets don't lie. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot about you, Miss Bryant. This ain't what you want. You went on the Breakfast Club and lied on me. Be careful. I know your business.
She lied on you.
Wait, before he gets into that here, I don't understand why people will go at comedians or people who got platforms who basically talk on a daily or weekly basis. She don't got her own platform like Corey here, so Corey's going to be able to, if he has the receipts like he says he does, he's going to keep driving this home as long as she's going to try to keep talking here. Let's continue.
Yeah, she said I'm an alcoholic. She said,
oh, no. It is we got a show together. I'm going to play this clip when we come back. That's called True Talks. And Cam came up, and then your name came up, and I know that you need to hear it in real time.
Do I stink, by the way? Because she said my hygiene was bad.
I don't know. I asked Ryan if you was going to come up in here stinking.
You see what I'm saying?
I wasn't sure.
That's a smear campaign.
A smear
campaign. That is really, she out of pocket for that.
Okay.
Because, like, if I was like, you saw when
Wait, hold on. We'll come back. We got more. We got more with Corey Holcomb when we come back. All right, this is Ryan Cameron Uncensored. Corey Holcomb is in the studio.
One time.
And there's a show on Foxhole that I am part of that Dr. Bryant is on called True Talks. It airs Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock live. And the Cam Newton interview came up because she's gone viral on that. She's gone viral with Ray J. And you saw her on the Breakfast Club?
Yeah, I saw what she had to say about me, and it was like, wow,
okay,
your back must really be against the wall, because if I was to be like, okay, I want you to show me any proof of what you said about me. Well, the main thing, it doesn't even matter what somebody said about me. My people, Tabernacle Theater sold out.
Right.
I want to see you try to sell it out with that nonsense you be selling with that Emmett Smith hairline.
What is the beef? What is it all
about? The beef, she mad because I busted out. She's not a doctor. So that makes her mad because this is part of her hustle. I'm a doctor. No, you're not a doctor. You don't go around saying you're a doctor in front of me, because everybody who lie around me, we fall out. We fall out. Everybody who lie around me, I try to be quiet, but it just come out.
So how do you know she's not a doctor? She hasn't shown her certificate.
It's very easy to find out if somebody is a doctor. You ask them, where are you licensed out of?
Okay.
And then you just look up, because if she's a doctor, you're going to see the license. But she hasn't produced a license. Let me tell you why. She's not a doctor. She's a self-proclaimed doctor. Let the facts be the facts.
Let me add some other context, too. The school that she went to for college is closed down. That's right. You can't even go. It's got locks. The doors is probably boarded up right now. Another context to add here too. Before that school was closed down, it became non-accredited. Yeah, I know there's steps into it when the school closes down here. So Corey's all adding the fact that she doesn't have a license. She's never produced a license. She went to a school that's closed down, and before it's closed down, it's a non-accredited school. So it makes you wonder, where does the credentials the school that she went to, is this really an institution where people should be going to her as a doctor here? Because you can say that people will say, well, maybe she went to school and graduated here, but why is she going around doing interviews claiming to be a doctor with no license, making her basically, I know what I'm talking about. I'm an authoritative figure here, right? So we can just go around saying what we are, but we're not licensed in practice here. Try doing that as a lawyer. Right? Or a couple of years ago, there was this young man who was pretending to be a doctor, and he was actually helping people. But when they found out he didn't have a license, or that fact that he didn't finish school, he got himself in mad trouble and got arrested here. So let's let Corey cook some more, guys.
If y'all know her, ask her, hey, let me see your license. Let's see what she say.
Okay.
It must hurt. Like, do you know that? I want to tell y'all something. The doctor she's attractive. Do you know people that are attractive can lie and people want to believe them? This is actually some scientific stuff we're
So that's what you're
saying,
saying, that her looks are the reason that people believe her.
Yes, this is the only way she can get away with doing this stuff that she's doing. You lying, ma'am. Stop saying you're a doctor, because people like me and a lot of people on the internet have done the research and looking for this stuff you say you got. And that's not what you really want to do to the people who, I call it the real boys and girls, the boys and girls that help me sell out the Tabernacle Theater.
Yeah.
We ain't going for it.
Listen to this clip.
Listen, y'all, ex-Panther quarterback, who I know all too well, Cam Newton, a.k.a. I went viral on that one too, y'all, recently shared on his Funky Friday podcast that he blames Kim Kardashian for the BBL epidemic. But I want to ask you, Cam, do you blame yourself for all the broken homes? Anyway, what he said was Kim Kardashian is responsible for impacting the look for what we deem, or women deem, as I want my body to look like that. When you look at the BBL epidemic, is it in large part impacted because of Kim Kardashian?
Now,
Really,
in
what
the
you think?
episode, Cam Newton interviewed comic Corey Holcomb, who also has some strong things to say about Dr. B, but we're gonna work on that. He talked about women getting enhancers and butt enhancement. He claims anyone with a BBL has a mental illness. Take a look at this.
Somebody that is going to be the mainstay is probably not going to be a woman with a BBL. Because I know that's mental illness, to let somebody crack your ass open, put some Air Jordan up in there, and sew it back up. That is not a mentally stable woman.
Well, my thing is, and I said on Breakfast Club, any man who has an addiction issue, who has low hygiene, which represents depression and mental health, who also has issues where their kids don't talk to them or deal with them, whose wife don't deal with them, who has mommy and daddy issues, is the last man that needs to be referring to anybody with mental health issues. I think that he needs to get himself checked in with. They asked me on Breakfast Club, and I said, no, I would never go on his show, but I would definitely help him in a private session, because he needs that type of help. Yeah. This man has deeply rooted issues. That in itself, it just screams mental illness. It screams addiction. It screams depression. It screams completely unhappy.
Yeah.
So like,
Wait, before Corey kicks in here, let me get my 2 cents here, right? About the mental illness, because I actually reacted to this a few weeks back here. And I totally agree about Corey Holcomb here, because here's the thing. How is she supposed to be a doctor? I know she's not an MD, what she went to school for, but if you talk to any medical professional, someone who has a license, maybe it's your personal doctor, maybe you go talk to a surgeon, go reach out to talk to a licensed physician doctor. BBLs is one of the worst procedures as far as life-threatening you can have here. That's why you see all these women going to unlicensed clinics or going to another country here. If you talk to any real doctor, they will not perform that, or let alone tell you the health risk, the fact that you can die from these procedures here. So if you know for a fact that this is a procedure that is not done regulated in the United States, doctors tell you can lose your life there, there has to be some form of mental illness that you want to do to your body knowing that you could die. okay? And the fact that Dr. Bryant is deflecting from that but want to talk about Cam Newton because he has 3 baby mamas, which I don't agree with, you know? But how are you going to try to put something on Cam Newton with his individual situation when we talk about Kim Kardashian that helped produce an epidemic of women who were willing to die for her look here? That should tell you all you need to know about a doctor. But let's let Corey cook now.
When you say something like that about somebody, they have mental health issues and they have alcoholic addiction and they family and they wife. I mean,
nobody wants to deal with you.
Me and my wife was just on the phone the other day. Me and my wife, cool.
Well, I think she specifically said kids.
Well, she said wife too.
Yeah,
Okay.
she had a wife too.
Okay, what about your kids?
What about the kids? Me and my kids have a relationship, even though in this country, a lot of children are not as close to their father as they would be because of things their mother has said about the father. And this is all proven. When children grow up with a dad and not a mom, they are better off to handle society.
Right.
But that's neither here nor there. This woman just flat out lied again. Nobody is really watching how crazy this woman is. This woman came from left field with lies about me. And check this out. I will ask her. She's done surgery too. This is what this woman must not realize. I live in Los Angeles, so I know you, ma'am. I don't know you by hanging with you, but don't nobody hold water out here. Everybody say what they know about you. I know about your breasts. I know about your nose. I know about everything. This ain't what you want, because I got receipts to bag up what I'm talking about.
Wait. Okay, let me just chime in there. So, of course, when you hear her commentary in that clip, and I know there's a short clip, people, it's going to come in my view saying, that's only a small clip. But if a person is defending a surgery, an elective surgery, look at them and see if they performed any kind of elective surgery on themselves as well. So it could be the deflection that she's defending her right to actually do these things because she felt triggered.
But I want to see you go talk to my kids. Me and my daughter had a little strained relationship sometime, but that can happen with anybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? We good now. That's my daughter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't even know me. Why are you making up stuff? I believe this is what happened when some people get put like, well, you got to say something. You on the spot. And then they just lie. She lies about being a doctor, and now she's lying about, like she know my life. You don't know me, man.
So did they try to get you to come back on Funky Friday with her? Is that been proposed?
I don't know if I should say that yet because it ain't happened. But
Would you do that?
I dare her to try to have a face-to-face with me because I got all your dirt, ma'am. I know that you've been in a relationship with that woman. I know how you get down. And you talk about, oh, I was with this man and he wasn't my man. He wasn't your man because you had a woman. I'm not the one. I know you, lady, because the people who you get down with are envious of you too. So your business is out there. I know who the lady is you've been in a relationship with for the longest. And you was with the lady while you was with the man that you was with. And you took from the men because you obviously was with some guys who ain't understand how the streets work because they didn't peep the lady that you with. Am I lying, Dr. Bryant? Tell me, am I lying?
Maybe it was a triangle affair.
What is a triangle affair?
They all knew about each other.
No, you can't.
We all a part of the party.
It's all to make it good for the cute lady. This is how we're programmed. We think we're supposed to take up for people like that. That lady has mental issues. She's claiming to be a doctor, and she's trying to talk to Cam Newton's girlfriend about what? Cam Newton's girlfriend said, I'm good over here. But she's so smart, Dr. Bryant. You're not good. You need to hear what I have to say. Let's hear about your girlfriend, Dr. Bryant. Why are you hiding that? You part of that community that don't really like men. I know. And I dare you to act like I'm lying up here because I got the receipts to prove it. You don't want no sit down with me because you ain't gonna do nothing, make a fool out of yourself. So, I mean, I think Cam Newton, them trying to put that together was a great idea that would have been a good idea if people were telling the truth. But she can't face me and lie because if I have a interview with Cam Newton, I'm coming with receipts. Come with them receipts about me being an alcoholic or me not getting along with nobody. And she said my career is And hers is this. Hey, I'm sold out at the Tabernacle. You dig what I'm saying? I want to see you sell out something like that.
Let me add too. He's a hometown in Chicago here. He has sold out the Chicago theater multiple times. I don't know, you guys, how hard that is to even get booked at the Chicago theater, let alone sell it out now multiple times. Corey doing his thing. You can deflect and don't like his comedy, but as far as him, audience, and people supporting him, he got a crowd.
You always talk about what Shaq had to say. What did Shaq say about Corey Holcomb? Shaq say Corey Holcomb is in his top 5 comedians, and so did a lot of people. Ain't nobody saying nothing like that about you. You are the type of woman that guys will lay up with, and then after that, they ain't gonna want to hear nothing you got to say. This is what we do. Unfortunately, we sleep with women like Dr. Bryant, and then as soon as we're done, we're like, shut up talking to me. I don't want to hear nothing else you got to say. This is how life works. It's called masculinity. This is what the war is against, masculinity. Cam Newton, guys like me who have money, we'll never just be with one girl until we get so sick. We be like, okay, baby, I'm going to settle down and be with you. This is the truth.
But don't you feel like she still has an avenue where she's able to talk to Cam and Nick about things that they have done in their past and be open to the public about that, such as the broken homes that they have created? Do you not feel like
she can have a conversation with anybody about anything, but I don't like how she comes like she's a doctor. You're not a doctor. Stop it. You're not a
On that note, guys, I want to stop the video there. It's a longer radio interview. I don't want to take all the credit for it. So what I'm going to do is I want to show love to the content creators when I react to them. So I'm going to put the link in the description box below so you guys can check it out here. Man, oh man, guys, I told you this is not going away. Corey Holcomb, once again, he's just adding little tidbits. If you've been following him, whether it's on 5150, whether it's on Cam Newton, he's constantly saying that I got these receipts, and he just dribbles a little bit of information because he doesn't want to totally go there. But he's basically saying, stop calling yourself a doctor when you're not a doctor. And that's the discussion here. A lot of people came in my comment section saying, well, she went to school, she did this here. But she literally heard in that interview giving consultations. She is trying to help people with her studying, with her career that she claims she has. This is a woman who's on Basketball Wives, guys. Y'all need to see the season on Basketball Wives. She was on there. And I don't know about you, but if you watch that season or any episodes there is no way that I would have a doctor acting in the manner that she's acting on that show try to help me and give me a consultation. But here's the thing. How are you giving one-on-one clinicals, consultations, trying to help people out when you don't have a license? There are certain criteria in certain business worlds, in certain professions where you have to be regulated, okay? Or just like when I want to drive a car, you don't have a license, you get pulled over, you're gonna get arrested and not having a valid driver's license. The same thing with a lawyer. You cannot practice law if you don't go through the proper procedures of going to school, getting your degrees, and then getting licensed as well on that avenue. But you cannot go around saying you're a doctor if you're not a licensed doctor. Some people may say, Dave, that's a technicality. It's a huge technicality because you're not supposed to be doing things you're not supposed to be doing, especially something that's serious like that, because we have so many people who are quacks, people who actually did go to school, but maybe they're C or D students who are not even helping people out properly, let alone now you got people who are going to non-accredited colleges, do not have licenses, and also trying to assist people. But hey, guys, what do I know? I'm just a YouTuber. Let's open up the dialogue here. Comment, like, subscribe, and click on that bell notification below. I want to hear what you think about this here because this is going away no time soon. Would you like to see Corey Holcomb being moderated by Cam Newton with Dr. Bryant with him as well? I'm kind of curious to see that. Also, would you like to see, if that don't happen, Corey just drop the receipts and get it over with? Because I think he's just trying to help her out and save her career to a degree here. But do you want to see the receipts drop and end this all here? I want to hear from you guys here. But on that note, guys, I'm that dude named Dave. See y'all later, YouTube world.